Hey DOT community, this is another Event Start Live with Bo and Zalon. How we doing, Bo?
Doing good, Zalon. Grinding some souls.
Awesome.
How you
So we got a brand new solo event today. So Zalon
we do.
Predictions TM did work out.
That's right.
It did work out
One
this
for one
time.
so far, right?
What's up?
So you're 1 for 1 on your Zalon predictions TM.
Yes,
So far, right?
That's right. So, so with the 2-day event that we have here, well, it's a day and 17 hours or so when it started. So,
Yeah.
we're looking at Ricardo and how we doing. Oh, I gotta jump in the chat. So we got much to discuss, much to go over here with the event.
Oh man, we got all kinds of stuff to go over.
Yes. All right, so we got Jamie, Ron Gamer, Ricardo, Frank, Martinez, Ethan Bolton, Chris Johnson, NTG Nade. Thank you for all joining in so quickly.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Yes, Jamie, yes, Heartseeker, right? We're going to get into that just in a second.
Right.
Just in a second.
Heartseeker.
Huntsman, COC, thank you for joining. Ron Gamer already says perfect skills. Tolland's going to be better than Siggy. How we doing, Marlon?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But,
yeah, don't be downplaying Bo Siggy.
You know what I do know? I do know that all of these relics are for Siggy.
It's true. Balazar says, love this event. Time to grind.
This Tolland definitely could actually be the best physical type.
All right, Frank. Any Shadow Dancer debate is going to happen after we go over the event first. All right, let's just try to keep. Let's try to keep this.
Hold Shadow Dancer questions till later.
Yeah. Shadow Dancer debate. I will be grinding here on the stream. We will be live for at least an hour. So please, let's keep the Shadow Dancer debate till a little bit later. All right. Hello, Sweeney Todd.
Real quick, and I'll do this again later. But real quick, I got one spot available. I got 2 spots available in NTG Hammer, and if you can give me 4 million VP this week, you will get a 4-star Titan because we are currently 2nd place in Legend League.
Very nice. Yeah, you guys got put on a different server than NTG War this week, and have a very nice shot at the 4-star. That's awesome. I go and grind, but quick hi. Oh, thank you, Marlon, for jumping on and saying hello. Now go grind. All right, so we have 2 Archer guaranteed skills in the beginning. So Archer damage and armor piercing. So right off the bat.
Archer damage. All right, so for all of you guys that complain that you never get Archer damage, understand that this is not Archer X damage. This is regular Archer damage. Okay? So make sure you know what you're going into. The armor piercing. No, I'm sorry. It says Archer damage and armor piercing X skills. So my bad. This is Archer damage X skill. Yes. Here's your chance to get that Archer damage X skill that you complain that you never get.
Correct. And also with the armor piercing, of course, as well. So there's no double Archer damage. There is none of that because both of these are locked in. But as we see here. Now, I know they tried the all skills are locked. They've done, of course, for the longest time, all the skills are random. And now it's kind of this mix mash of a couple locked skills here in the beginning and then some other skills, but not as big of a pool as the normal mix skills. Because they're just saying 2 Spearman defensive tier 2 skills. So that's still the old defensive pool of any of the defensive skills. But then the Spearman health or armor X skill is the last one.
So the defensive skills could be health, armor, or any of the resists for Spearman.
Correct. And then
the last skill is going to be Spearman health or armor on an X skill. This is a really nice balance between the X skills and the regular skills and buffing more than one troop. So you've got 2x skills for offense on the archers, you've got 1x skill for defense on the spearmen, and then you got 2 random regular defense skills for the spearmen. So, I mean, this is an excellent Titan, and We haven't went over the the souls and stuff yet, but it's very doable. It's not going to be super. It's not going to cost you 100,000 gems to get this type.
Yes, and then of course underneath that they talk about the Odin is on the leaderboard for rank rewards, trying to get some of the higher tier players that are going to go crazy over being number 1 to fight over Odin, because obviously if you're already getting a Tolland in your regular rewards, might as well give something a little bit better to be able to fight over, because everyone wants to know when if there's other opportunities to get Odin. So they decided to throw that in. Also, too, we have the relics. There is the new relic, Nature's Call, which is at the top of the Milestone rewards with the Titan physical damage, Archer critical, and the Spearman health.
Nature's Call. All right, so I am officially nicknaming that relic the Lou.
The Lou?
In honor of all of our British friends, this relic shall now be named the Lou.
Nice. Well,
but that Nature's Call relic is really nice. Physical damage, Archer's critical, which is what's missing from the Titan skills, and then Spearman health again, because that relic works really well with this Titan. Also worked really well with Siggy and Corthan as well, and Odin.
Exactly, and also too. So wait, was there anything else that I had? Yeah, hold on.
Heartseeker.
Yeah, and then the soul boost here is 1.2 for all 4-star human titans. So, pretty much, if you have any 4-star human titan, you will get the 1.2 boost. It's, again, a bit of a rough boost for a 2-day event, but it's obviously a little bit less in the souls. And this is a cool picture at the bottom here. I love this, where they show all the relics.
Yep, they show them all the relics. So this is one of those, any old event relic that you've got left over, you can use it. And that is one of the better things that they've done in the game here lately. This is the second time we've seen it. First time we saw it was with Stormboard. And it's just awesome, because relic storage is a problem. And when you have relics that you didn't use, or you've got 2 or 3 uses left over on a particular relic, it's just taking up space. So this gives you the opportunity to use it, any of them, and clear out those spaces. But I've already checked, guys, and the relics from the Throne War do not give you an additional boost, and I'm a little bit upset about that, because I got 5 1-star Throne War relics. But they give you crowns and not souls, so it kind of makes sense why they don't work. I was just hoping that they would.
Yeah. I have a couple sources of lights and some of the meads from the last event, because after I hit 14K, there wasn't enough time, and I didn't want to use all the rest of my gems to get another Grimvald. I still have a Grimvald that I really like that sits bench, so... And, of course, here I got a Frost Core, and so I got some relics to use in this event, which is going to be cool. A bunch of these are empty, and I do need to get rid of them, of course.
Yeah,
but
it's very good. And there's now, so let's talk about the Heartseeker. We have not seen the Heartseeker available since the very first Ranger event, way back in like February of 2017, I think it was. So this Heartseeker is an awesome relic, because it gives you a Ranger Titan boost, it gives you Titan armor piercing, and it then gives you Archer damage. So I have the Heartseeker on my mini account, which, as everybody probably knows, was the first account that I started. Then I started a new account once I figured out what I was doing. So the chance to get the Heartseeker on my main account is really great. I may have to throw $20 into this event to finish.
Yeah, I might do it. I might have to as well, but I don't know if I will be finishing all the way or if I'm just going to stay at 9. But here we're gonna go to the chat. We're gonna go to the chat because there's been a bunch of people talking. So,
okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Ricardo Dutre says I can make 4 million for you, Bo. Let's see. It's almost implies it's guaranteed.
Look. So Ricardo, if you can do that, send me a message in game. Boganora NTG.
Yep. Now, here, yeah, we're going to go through the rewards as well, as long as talking about the Heartseeker as well. But when you get to, Odin event, well, Odin obviously only in this one is going to be rank rewards. Server errors, Ron Gamer. G Bacon says almost always in the very beginning. Yeah, be very careful using your event relics in the very first 10 minutes an event goes live.
I burned through a whole relic and a half. I didn't hit any server errors.
Okay, so Bo is having no issues, but just be careful at the beginning of events. They should be a poster we could download. Podrick, how we doing? Good to see you. Zalon, max out your relic space, get 500. Yeah, we will eventually when I need that much space. I know, obviously everyone says they need it all, but I only have so many relics that I really want to keep, so it keeps me from actually keeping too many relics. It's a bit better for me, but whenever I do add a bunch of new relics that I do enjoy, I do increase the space. It'll get there to 500 soon enough. You got Grimvold, Hamid Raza, good? Yeah, it's a solo event, Ron Gamer. So, but yes, here we go. We're going to go through. It's got 50 Portal Stones, 250 Divine Gems, 1,350 Gems, 2 event tokens, and then, of course, we'll get through the 3 major things that I think are the best parts of this event, which are, of course, the Heartseeker here at 7K. Manfred's not bad. If you need a 3-star champion and you're a newer player, we'll always put that in there. But Heartseeker at 7K, it's a no-brainer. A lot of people are going to say the same thing. Even if you're not going to go any farther in the event and you absolutely don't want a new Tolland, which I still think is kind of crazy. I want a new Tolland. I never had an old one. So Heartseeker and Tolland have not really been available in Milestone rewards like this since the first Ranger event. So
yeah, this is one of those events that if you are a fairly new player, but you've been saving your gems and your event tokens, this is one of those events that new players should really consider completing and getting this Titan, because this is an excellent Titan. These are excellent relics, and it's really good value for the free-to-play players if you haven't got a 4-star yet.
Exactly. Now, the only thing that will be rough is the fact that it could be limited in time, and also it's in the middle of a work week, so it does hinder your playtime in comparison to a weekend.
Yeah, that's true, but I will tell you, if you can find 4 or 5 hours to sit down and grind with relics, you can complete this event.
There you go. The word of Bo. So, and then Nature's Call at 11K, especially if you need Archer's Critical, which is definitely something that is not found on many relics. So, of course, it's definitely something that you want to be able to add to your collection, especially with this Tolland. So
that's really good. And then there's the you get the 4-star Titan XP relic, which is equivalent to, it's actually worth more than a regular 4-star, but not quite as much as a same class 4-star for fusion. So this 4-star XP relic is worth 37,500 XP. A regular 4-star is worth 30,000 unless you do same class, and then you get 45,000. So it's right there in the middle. So just think about that 4-star as an extra 4-star Titan that you get to fuse at a Tolland. Plus, you get an epic token, which is more food most of the time.
Yeah. So we got Green Arrow. That's Bo making coffee. That's his Keurig saying it's done. He says it was out of fire.
So I'm having tea actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm having a little cup of English breakfast. So
yeah, there you go. So here we are at rank rewards. How we doing, Hector? Good to see you. Balazar, possible endgame Titan for 9K souls is a bargain. Correct.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
We're noticing that the Stormborer event and this event, these 2-day week events, are on the higher end of the better value.
Okay, so there's a reason for that. It's because it's a short event in the middle of the week.
Exactly.
And
it's solo. And it's solo.
And it's solo, so they're trying to encourage people to play and to be engaged at times where they normally wouldn't necessarily be engaged.
Yeah, it's why people.
Let's be honest. There's a lot of weekend warriors that play this game, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's like why do why do why do
guys? Just for reference, guys, I have 1,200 souls and I'm ranked 200. So
there you go.
That's where we are right now.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's why what's it called? It's why pizza places offer deals on Mondays and Tuesdays, and it's also why bars have free wings on Mondays. It's like why would people want?
Wait a minute. Where free wings? Where?
Oh, well, at least in Pennsylvania, plenty of bars in Pennsylvania have free wings on Mondays.
All right, so I gotta make a Monday trip to Pennsylvania. Is what you're saying?
Well, yeah, it's to get people. It's just like you said. It's to get people engaged to go to places that they normally wouldn't do on those days of the week. So.
Yep.
Ricardo said he sent a message for band. Free wings? Heck yeah, Hector says. Yeah. See?
Tell Ricardo he needs to message me in game. I'm in the game right now. I can get him in. Boganora NTG.
Okay. So here we are in rank rewards. Of course, we have Odin and for the top 5 and Tolland for the top 250. So I still believe that the top people will be fighting pretty hard to get in top 250 just to get a Tolland, a second Tolland, obviously. And then with the Odin, people will also fight that out as well. So I do believe they did the rank rewards correct, and that doesn't always happen in solo events. Sometimes the lower rank reward is better than going for the top 5, which sometimes baffles me. So this time around, I think they did it right, and I do believe that they also, with the soul counts and everything else, I think everything is very achievable in the time given. So I'm very pleased with this. I am. Which you won't always hear me say that on a lot of these event starts, so it's going to be pretty nice. Okay, yep. And who will I be grinding with? Well, I will be grinding with, here, everybody in the chat, who will you be grinding with, besides from the couple people that have already said? Grinding with Korthan is a lot better than using Freya? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, grinding with Korthan. I am grinding with my level 55 Korthan, which is pretty awesome. I love
it. Well, Zalon likes an event, hell just froze over. Is that right, Green Arrow? Yeah. I said the same thing during the Stormborn event, though.
Zalon, who was that in chat that was wanting to join?
Ricardo Dutry.
I got you.
I think it's Patiris Beltinis. I don't know if I said that correct. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But great event. Finally, they understand what players want. There you go. Some good feedback.
Yeah. I need to know Ricardo's in-game name because, as you know, being the crown of an alliance that's in top 3 with open spots, my messages get filled up, and I have no idea how many that I missed.
True.
So.
All right, so we're going to pop on some event relics here, and we're going to start the grind. Fortunately, I don't have any 4 stars. I'll just finish this one out. And it's, let's see, Frank Martinez says Siggy. Green Arrow says grinding with Tolland. Oh, aren't you lucky? I'm good. Ron, nice. You already have one.
Here's the question for Green Arrow. Is this new Tolland better than his old Tolland, and will he put the old Tolland into the new Tolland?
There you go. Grinding with Siggy, Ron Gamer. Balazar's with Odin. I think I'm going to use Siggy or Sarkon, Sweetie Todd says. Zaret says awesome event, going all the way. Ricardo says player 01 is his name.
Okay.
Frank Martinez
there it is. I got the message.
Got to go. Going for Tolland later, guys. Going to stream tomorrow. Very nice, Frank. Oh, you going to stream tomorrow is what you're asking. Well, most likely because the event, of course, is only for 2 days, so may even stream tonight for all I know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Great event for us, says. Nice. Podrick Payne says Siggy with Calvarax relics. Gotta love those Calvarax relics. All right, be back later, Frank. All right. All right, so let's get on to the Grand. Why aren't human berserkers not getting the 1.2? I have a level 53 Grimwald and level 56 Arvan. I want to use what? Let's check that right now. Of course, I'm not going to jump into this battle, but let's see real quick. See, what you're saying is the 4-star berserkers are not getting a boost. Let's switch to Skullgrim. They are not. Oh no, because they're light. They're not.
They're lightning.
They're
not
lightning.
Physical.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So they're not considered human.
Right.
They fall under a different category.
Right. They're lightning. Even though they look human, they are demigods. So half god, half human.
No one better but Old Tolland has max archer fire resist, so will not fuse. You're forced to use Siggy now, Zareth? Well, that's not... I mean... It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, crap. I didn't want to go into this battle. And I did anyway. Oh, well. I better win. I'm not doing too bad. Siggy's just standing there.
Interesting.
Go. Oh, well, I'll still do this battle anyway. All right. Now people can talk about the 5-star Berserker relic if they'd like to in the chat. We'll allow it. He's 51 though. You have a level 39 Korthan. Should I use him? Yeah, that's right, Sweetie Todd. I did the same thing in other stream. When I was just testing to look at something, and I was like, we'll just hit battle. I know. It happens. Still got the souls. So you think this is the bit of a smokescreen for the nerf of the 5-star Berserk relic? Get them talking about Tolland and not about the hot topic? Well,
there you go.
Well, Podrick.
That before the stream started, Zalon. This is how you get bad news through.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
Don't talk about it until Friday afternoon, and then you do something really good to cover up the bad stuff.
Exactly. We've seen this. We've seen this in politics plenty of times.
That's right.
Grinding with Korthan and all Panthers. Hope you now pronounce my name better. Oh, okay. Peter LV. Thank you. I'm happy I got the 5-star Shadow Dancer on the first Throne War fail. Oh, I did not. And not even on my test account. The champion 5-star and the 5-star Berserker relic are the two 5-stars that I don't have on either my test or main accounts.
Yeah, I don't have the Shadow Dancer either. So I wanted it because the Berserkers, the Lightning Berserkers, and these new guys. I got a Grimwald or a Skullgrim, both of them. Grimwald's pretty pretty sweet with the new skills that I got. So I was hoping to get it for them, but I can deal with the new one. I'm not going to go into that a lot because there are many other people that have already discussed everything and they've said everything there is to be said. So
very true.
Yeah.
But you could just go with what people are saying in the chat, though.
Although I will say that all of these comments and everything, we're hearing that there's supposed to be possibly a meeting with the developers later this week via Skype, and we're going to give them that feedback and let them know, obviously, the way you guys feel about it. So. But
here, so Green Arrow says, "What happened to the 5-star relic?" Ooh, Green Arrow, you might be a little out of the loop. But it's the 5-star Berserker relic was changed to the Shadow Weaver instead of the Shadow Dancer. But yeah, our Rojas Norse gods are not human. Maybe these Berserkers should be counted as human. Maybe they should have specified it was physical damage Titans only. Yeah, because I know people...
Yeah, they should have said physical instead of human.
Green Arrow was just trolling? You're horrible. Zalon sugar comment too when I saw the Heartseeker offer. You have the Pally Berserk and Champ 5-star relics. Nice. Sorry about opening those can of... Oh, you opened a can of worms on band this morning, Hector? So it's all your fault?
Yeah, Hector did.
Blame Hector?
Hashtag blame Hector.
Oh, my Storm Maidens got owned. It's alright, they're all level 14. I was just playing around with them. Siggy, Grimvold, and Korthan have them equipped. Very nice. You're sad and jelly, Ron Gamer, at the same time? This Tolland Titan does highlight a huge reason why people want the combination of Shadow Dancer and Gunnute. Yeah, I know, it's hard to say. Double Archer X skilled offense, yeah. Agree with Game Rescue, easy fix, just change the resist to be like Elemental. There's people there's definitely a group of people that don't think that's the easy fix, though. It seems there's a more of a division on this than normal. Most of the time the community is along the same page, but it seems like there are many that don't believe that there is a very easy fix. Sweeney Todd. I was typing to explain it too. Oh, it's a Green Arrow. Oh, man. There are limited options for beating good archer defense, and physical resist isn't one of them for the most part, Jamie says. Alright, before I was able to use Arvan in Humans event boost. Oh, okay, yeah. In other events previously.
Yeah, so a lot of times people talk about, roles on their time, their skills, and they're like, and you hear the term God roll a lot, where it's like, I got the 5 perfect skills on my Titan. This Tolland is a God roll for a lot of people, and it's guaranteed. The defensive skills are a mix there for the Spearman, but there's a lot of Spearman relics out there. If you want to, do one or the other, you can buff those up depending on what you get. But as far as the archers go, this is what you want, and then you add the relics on top of it with the critical, and it's pretty sweet.
Of course, I am reading one of our other non-toxic alliances. This is NT Dragons. They're also down here in Masters, along with. Oh, I should do a little bit of a tell everybody where I'm at for this event. It's nice for a solo war because it doesn't matter which alliance you're in, really. So here I am in NTG Legends. We're with D, well, little D right now, but D, NTG is the leader here in this and usually NTG Legends is up in Legend League, but due to the Throne Wars, they did get demoted right before it happened because of the competition to stay in Legends League. So they're going to be on their way back up here pretty soon. But of course, if you would like to join NTG Legends, of course there is always room. This is where we bring a lot of our players that want to compete with NTG War and NTG Hammer. But on a regular basis, they're usually 50 out of 50. So if you'd like to get in, the easiest way is to join NTG Legends. Because every Saturday, Sunday, the leaders start to look at the next season and which people are going to be moving around. So a lot of players that are interested in getting into War and Hammer join Legends, and that's where they pull their members to fill spots. So definitely a good place to be if you're looking to get up into our more competitive alliances.
So NTG Legends is kind of the gateway alliance into the non-toxic family. People from outside, we bring you into NTG Legends first, and then depending on your performance and how you do, we will promote you or send you somewhere else.
Very nice.
So, sorry, we have two Master League alliances, NTG Dragons and NTG Knights.
Yes.
Knights is the leader of Knights is Talladega NTG, spelled just like the the NASCAR racetrack Talladega.
Close to Stumpy.
Yeah, he's and Knights is for the lower level players, like Castle 10 or Castle 11. There are some higher level players in there. Obviously, Talladega is a Castle 24, and he's the leader. But so it's a good place for those just starting out, and you want to get into a family that has, alliances for you to move up to as you grow. Knights is a really good place to start. Dragons is NTG Dragons. The leader of Dragons is quotation mark, the capital letter D, and then a quotation mark NTG. So it's big D in Dragons and little D in Legends.
That's right.
But anyway, Dragons is in Master, and they stay in Master. They are competitive in Master. Dragons is for those players that want to be on a competitive team but don't necessarily want to be in Legend League. So the goal of Dragons is to place 5th or 6th but not get promoted. That way they get the 3-star, but they don't go up to Legend League. So so any of these alliances, guys, if you guys want a spot, you can always message me in game or Zalon in game, and we'll direct you to the right person.
Gotta get my cheap troop flow. Cheap troops. All right, so we got Slastumpy joined in. Ken Wood, good to see you. Mukesh Patel, good to see you. Quick, good to see you. Jim, good to see you. It is hard lately. It's hard lately to get sixth. To get sixth. What do you mean by that, Joseph? Good to see everybody. Oh yeah, and Jim, you're not supposed to talk in global.
That's right.
Jim can get cranky.
Yes, he can.
All right. So, let's ask. Oh,
All
what's
right,
up?
so
What's up,
one
Anubis?
final thing.
Well, go ahead.
I want to give a big shout out to all those players that put a level 60 Titan on their advanced lands. You guys suck.
Yep. If you're not at least putting out a couple ping pong lands and you're hitting ping pong lands yourself, you are the players that everyone doesn't like. Go find a mirror somewhere and frown at yourself, because you are the problem.
I mean, seriously, you know how players will have lands and they're all lined up. You just go right down the road, chain raiding them, and then you get to that last one, and, you know, it's like a level 14 land. There's no troops, no spells, you know, with a level 60 Freya that's resistant to everything. Come on. Really?
That's right. Finishing. Well, that is now the new. Here, let's ask that question to everybody, because we had a bunch of people that just joined in. I myself am going for 9K. I know that after that, it's going to be up in the air, pending on time. Bo, what were you gonna say about this event? How far?
I mean, I've been running the numbers and doing my own little JJ calculations off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to finish this thing. I don't have the gems to do it with relics, so I'm going to grind as much as I can today, and then tomorrow I will assess where I am and see, you know, am I able to do it? Because the thing about these relics and this Titan is they play into what I've already been working on with Corfan and Siggy, you know, so it's just like more fuel for the fire of my physical / lightning setup that I've got going, right?
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like I need to, if I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. So, I mean, like I said, I may end up having to throw $20 into it to finish, but we'll see.
Okay. So everybody that's in the chat, let me know where you plan on going in this event. Finishing or a specific goal in the event. Go ahead and let us know. I'm happy my Corthan is level 51, so I can raid most lands of castle level 19. Very nice. Yeah, that's the thing that matters, is having, when you have event titans that you use for specific reasons. Obviously, in this one, you need to find one that's a human titan, that's not a lightning berserker, so that you can obviously get the boost. But if they're super low level, it could be very difficult. So having a leveled up titan with decent relics that can hit easier, I shouldn't say easier lands, but lands that are more to your level, then you make out a lot more. Podrick wants to know, how's ping pong and hammer? Bo?
Pretty good. We've got Force and Immortals have lands set up, and that we're ranked 1, 2, and 3 with those guys. So it's pretty good. I'm not having any problem finding lands that I can hit for ping pong.
Mm-hmm. But let's see. What's up, John McGinnis? Good to see you. My Tolland has the following: been busy leveling other Titans. Good to see others use him. Archer damage, Archer health, Archer AP, Archer armor, and Archer damage. Wow, Kenwood, your Tolland is all archered out. So we'll see if you... I don't know if, Ken, you're going to be going for this one or not, but maybe the X skills will be better than having some of the Archer damage you already have. It's crazy because one X skill can do 2 Archer damage regular skills in combined percentage.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
So, or forget to change all of your lands to event lands and tell someone who is streaming that you will ping pong. Still want to say sorry to JJ. Hector. Oh man. Marcel, hey all, is the event a good value in your opinions? Yes, Marcel, yes. We've been definitely going over that multiple times.
Excellent value.
For 2 days. Now again, to each individual, that's why it's a solo event. To each individual, your own personal, time that you have during the work week may not be the best. So that's why it's kind of it's a great value if you got the time, Bug on Storm Maidens, if you suddenly change the target while they're already engaged, the attack animation continues, but they don't hit anything. They just die like that. Wow. Okay. I'll be looking out for that. That's from Freynor. Thank you for letting us know. You're going all the way, Zara? All right, nice to hear. 9K for Slustumpy. They focus on VP. Thoughts on new relic? 9K, then focus on VP. Thoughts on new relic? Thoughts on new relic is if you need Archer Critical, then you should be looking at that. You should be looking at this new relic.
Thoughts on the new relic is this is an awesome relic because you got this Tolland, you got Siggy, you got Korthan, you got Odin. All 4 of those Titans can use this relic. And you get physical damage, you get Archer Critical. Excellent. Do it.
Do it. Listen to Bo.
Do it!
Yeah.
Do it! What's that dude's name?
That's, what's his face? Oh, man. He's from Transformers
Wiki,
movies. He's from
Wiki's the name of the character, but I'm horrible with actor and actresses' actual names.
Tempting, but trying to limit your spending, Rojas. Okay. Depending on relics I'm able to pull, I'm doing 9K. If I get good relics, I'll finish, Sweeney says. Ethan Bolton says, gonna finish this one. Haven't gone all the way on an event for a while. Exactly, Ethan. I mean, this is the event to do something like that. If because it's the value of getting Tolland at 9K and also getting the I was gonna say Heartstone, but that's not it. It's the Heartseeker. Yeah, the Heartseeker at 7K. That's going to be awesome. So
Heartseeker, awesome. Heartseeker's an awesome relic. So on my mini account, I have Ladega with the Heartseeker, and even though she's only level 27, that Heartseeker, kind of makes her like a level 30 plus Ladega.
Yeah. Wrong Gamer says he just got to 2K Souls. King Joshua, good to see you. All the way, he says.
Yeah.
Chuck DZ, having finished an event since Odin been kind of burnt out, but these new Storm Maidens and game being switched around and think I'm going all the way. I have event fever. Chuck DZ has event fever. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the case in a lot of people.
That Storm Maiden event was, a lot of people had event fever. That one was pretty competitive.
Yes, it was.
We did, so Hammer did more than our normal amount of souls that we do in an event.
Yeah.
And Hammer typically places top 50, even without a soul minimum, because we kind of don't do the soul minimums in Hammer. But we decided to set a soul minimum at 4K, and all but like 3 players met the minimum, and we had a bunch of finishers, and we still were only like 66. So, and I did a little bit of calculation. Our minimum would have had to been over 8K for us to make top 50, because it was just that competitive. And I know War, you guys typically do better than Hammer does in events. You guys were having like a little struggle to stay in top 50 there.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I think we were just in top 50 at the very end. So when it comes down to, and I know for a fact that we did a 4K as well for minimum, and we had, I want to say maybe like a player, maybe one that was just under that, and that was probably it. Everybody else finished well above 4K. So it was pretty nice. It was very competitive, and I think it was because everybody wanted. A lot of people felt not just the need to go for the new relics and the new titans that were the buff Storm Maidens, but it was also the need to unlock the Storm Maidens. I think everybody was just excited about that as well.
Yeah, there was that as well. So that event, the Storm Maiden event with the relics and the titans, kind of was, filled out what we were missing in the whole lightning meta, right? So yeah, I'm not surprised that it was a very popular event. I just didn't realize it was going to be, as competitive as it was for top 50.
Yeah. Oh, Kenwood, I see. Thanks for the tip on X skills. Didn't think about that. Yeah, it's the reason why my Krothos having multiple damage on him, and then looking at the new Krothos and being like, all right, well, the new Krothos is 1 damage X skills for the Imperials is more than the 2 damage skills that I have on the first Krothos. So, I don't know. To me, it actually just made sense. Obviously, no matter what, some people said, you should have fused all your Krothoses and just let it be, but I still want to have at least 1 no matter what, so I'm obviously going to put it into the Titan that has the skills that also buff, besides, the Imperials. They're going to buff the Grenadiers. Balazar says top 250 unless it gets crazy. Odin is... Yeah. Can Odin? No. Podrick's convinced. Mucus says, this Tolland is way better than any Siggy. Bo, defend that.
I didn't say he wasn't.
Oh! I thought that earlier in the stream when somebody said that the Tolland is better than Siggy, that you got pretty offended by that. You said that that's not the case.
Well, it depends. Sorry, you caught me eating pizza.
Oh.
It depends on what skills Siggy has.
That's true.
This Tolland is probably better than most Siggies, just because Siggy has a chance of getting some really randomly weird skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I would be willing to bet you that there are some Siggies out there that would be considered better than this Tolland.
Yeah, Green Arrow says, Zalon, I got rid of my old school Krothos too. It just comes down to, when I have duplicates now, 4 stars, if the old school regular skills don't match up to the X skills that I have on the new one, I'm just going to go with the new one. Again, it's that rotation of old Titans that most people don't have a lot of the old ones anymore for that reason. Clay Bruton, thank you for joining in. You say you're glad you didn't fuse your Korthan, and you're definitely finishing. Nice. Tau Chatband, decent event, one of the few that is worth finishing. See, we're going to continue to see a lot of these kind of comments from people that normally jump into my streams, and I'm not going to say that they're being super negative, but that the events are not for them. And their comments are usually very reflective in that, I'm not doing this one, Zalon, and I get it, that's just what people will say, but
this event sucks, boo,
yeah,
the devs suck.
I know,
boo,
I know, and I don't, I'm not saying that, yeah, I'm not saying,
boo.
Yeah, there's always usually a good portion of people that have a problem with something of some sort here and there. But of course, this doesn't seem to be the case with this event. Probably finished, Jim says, just depends on time. Yep, there it is. Hi, Silent Bomb Plays, thank you for joining. Happy that it didn't use the relics I got from previous TOW. We'll save some tokens. Yeah, there you go. Green Arrow says, geez, Bo, so toxic today. It's the fact... Okay, Green Arrow, you made a comment. Oh, Silent Bob, thank you for the generous donation. That's very kind of you. But I was just going to make a quick comment to what Green Arrow said about that. Green Arrow mentioned earlier about how he saw you in band chat, Bo, and said that you... we're monitoring, or having to monitor chat hardcore with all the berserker, the 5-star, disgruntled players. So that's why Bo is toxic today, Green Arrow. He's just he had to soak up all the toxicity from the band chat, and now he's holding it in him, and he has to let some of it out. But yes, again, thank you, Silent Bob. That was very generous of you. Thank you. I appreciate any donations that happen on the stream. And donations that happen on the stream, real quick, do go to helping fund the YouTube channel in general, so I can get better equipment, but also to so that I can participate in events as well. So it does help out when I'm able to get farther in events. So I do always appreciate that.
So yeah, so there's obviously a lot of mixed feelings about the whole change to the 5-star. I'm sure that they're getting that feedback, right? I mean, I don't know if you've seen the Facebook, the Twitter, and all that. It's rampant.
Yes.
So if you remember, though, these guys, when they do something that they think is a good idea and it turns out the entire community is just like up in arms about it. If you remember when they took away the ice mall.
Yes.
And then everybody, including me, got a little bit upset. Especially because, I mean, I did it on live stream.
They took my ice mall away.
Well, they actually reversed their decision and gave it back. So it wouldn't surprise me if they made, not necessarily reverse their decision on this, but if they made some tweaks to this whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, so we're approaching the hour mark, and I was going to say, we are going to keep going for just a little bit longer, but definitely appreciate everybody that joined in the stream today to the beginning of the rapid fire event for Tolland. Let's see what some people are saying here. Siggy can provide you very high melee resist with Tolland, but Tolland cannot. It is because of the 5-star relic for champions.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah, see, there's that whole, there's no perfect Titan thing, I mean, although this Tolland is pretty friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. And I like human troops, I just do. I like human troops, I've always been a fan. Of course, Ulrich being one of my first Titan to max out. Plus, I did max out my Edalus yesterday. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you watch my fusion video. So
nice. I did. I worked mostly on my Grimwald. Got him up to 36, I think. From 1 to 36. Did a little bit on Corthan. Did a little bit on Skolnar. Did a little bit on Calvarax. And did a little bit on Loki. So those were the ones that I worked on.
Uh-oh. Green Arrow says spoiler alert, Z. What's the spoiler alert? What's going on? Did I say something? Let's see. One of my Siggy's militia armor, archer AP, spearman health, archer damage, spearman armor.
It's pretty good.
Oh, spoiler alert, Z. Oh, sorry, Green Arrow. That's what you're referring to. My Edalus that I maxed him out. Well, if I tell you I max him out on there, it's fine. You'll still want to go and watch and see it happen. You witness it. So yes. But Podrick says he's going to finish quick so I can get back on the 5-star rant. That's not fair, Podrick. The developers say that's not fair.
Dude,
you have to.
Dare you interrupt my complaining with this really good event? Now I have to go do that so I can get back to complaining.
Yeah, Podrick, you are the epitome of a Dawn of Titans complainer. Stop it! Don't do that.
It's okay. I mean, I know a lot of people that love their jobs that complain nonstop about their jobs, but they love their job.
But they love it. Yeah, that's the thing too. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Oh, these are low.
I may or may not be one of those people.
Mm-hmm. As you notice my semi-sarcastic mm-hmm. Right. I do have to shout out NTG Dragons, because I've been hitting most of their lands just in this live stream, so thank you for making sure that you do post. As you see, most of these players that I'm attacking have at least 2, maybe 3 event lands. Yes, they have VP lands that they don't, make into ping pong lands, which is fine. I'm not going to hit them to obviously, hurt the alliance, but as long as you have some pong lands out, you're definitely helping.
That's kind of a rule in non-toxic in NTG, is that everyone should have at least 4 lands to set up for events during events, unless, and there is one exception, unless you are 100% full on VP lands. At that point, you can get by without having any, but 100% full on VP lands does not mean I have 2 lands and they're both VP. That is not 100% full. 100% full is I can have 18 lands and I have 18 VP lands. That's 100% full.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually had a player, I messaged him, I'm like, dude, get some event lands, put them up. This was a few weeks ago. And he said, I'm 100% full on VP lands. You said that was okay. And I went to their castle. They had 3 VP lands. I'm like, that is not what that means, man.
Yeah, so, I was going to say, so Stumpy, so can you equip both 5-star Berserk relics to 1 Titan? I, unfortunately, being the fact that I don't have either one of the 5-star Berserker relics, if I had the old one, I would most definitely try to test it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, we had that discussion yesterday, and I don't know. Unless they added something to the code to prevent that, I don't see why not. Because what you've got right now is a class restriction on these relics. The Berserker relic can only be equipped to Berserkers. They're both Berserker relics. So,
yeah,
it may fall under the thing that they put in that prevents you from stacking relics, duplicate relics on the same Titan. Like you can't have, multiple 4-star dragon helms.
Yeah.
Anymore, you'd be able to. So it may fall under that. Which, if they were smart, they made it do that, because having both 5 stars on a Titan would just be nuts. Not necessarily because of the range resist, but because of what it does to the health and of the troops.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna run one more battle if I can find another land. Everybody's pretty beat up. There we go. D's got some. But here, let's read some of these last comments.
Wu says that, my second Siggy that's level 52 is about to be sacrificed.
Oh, yeah? Well,
yeah, Wu said there's no need to keep 2 Siggies when you have this Tolland.
Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, so, Mucus says, bye, Felicia, bye, Siggy.
Yeah.
Guys, great stream. Loving being part of NTG, and you guys are a big part of that. Keep on rocking. Thank you, Podrick. I appreciate that, and I think Bo does as well. We enjoy doing this because this makes the game more fun for us. Believe it or not, everyone thinks YouTubers may not enjoy YouTubing because it's work or it can take a lot out of you and this, that, and the other thing, but honestly, this makes my game more enjoyable. This is why I enjoy playing, is the communication with the community. Not just my own Alliance members, but everybody. So, it's fun.
Yeah, there's the community is at least 50% of why we do what we do.
Oh, most definitely.
The game's the other part,
Yes, most definitely. I heard the developer sucks in their new area of Shadow Weaver. Swore. But Ranger's defense is also OP. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, JJ, what's going on? Real quick before we end the stream here, JJ, are you going to do a XSum for this event, or do you want to tail that into my live stream like you did for the Stormbore event? If you want to, Bo and I can switch over to Discord and you can join us real quick. It's up to you, JJ. I wanted to give you that option. We'll do that real quick here at the end of the stream. and I'll promote it on the thumbnail if you want to. We did that for Stormborn in the middle of the week, but if you want to create your own vid, it's totally up to you. Oh, and Game Rescue jumped on.
I don't know.
What's going on, Game Rescue?
So it's interesting. There's chat about the relic name, Nature's Call, in some of the line chats and stuff, and they're like, "That's what you call going to the bathroom." I wonder if is that a thing in the UK, guys? It is
Yeah.
Over here, and I'm sure other places, like when we're camping, you know, or even when we're not camping, they're like, "Where are you going?" And you say, "Nature's calling." That means I got to go to the loo, or I need to go to the restroom. Mm-hmm. I wonder. I mean, I don't know if that's a thing in the UK or not, because.
Jamie says, I couldn't bring myself to fuse my original Siggy, even though the second one was better. He is a great island defender. There you go. Good times is always needed for Throne Wars when it comes around. Good Titans are always needed for when Throne Wars. Sorry, Jamie, I read that wrong. But it's good to see you, Game Rescue. Thank you for jumping on.
Hey, Game Rescue.
Yes, Nature's Call means squat time. Ron Gamer just confirmed that from a Brit. So,
okay. All right. So they knew what they were doing.
They did.
So I'm thinking maybe they were trolling us a little bit with that name. Think about it. All right. So you got to take this series of events, right? We're going to take the relic that gives us 95% resist against ranged, and we're going to nerf that. We're going to take it out of circulation and give you something less. Then we're going to give you a Titan that has a guaranteed damage and APX skill from a ranged troop. And then we're going to give you an OP relic, and we're going to call that Nature's Call.
There you go. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Troll face, giant troll face on the relic.
Yeah. You let me know, JJ, as soon as possible, because I'm going to be wrapping this stream up otherwise, because we are at the end of roughly about an hour. So... So what is... Oh, thinking on using both 5-star relics on the Titan. Yeah, Game Rescue, do you have any info to Yeah, it's... Okay, we've been discussing this for a little bit now. We've said it a couple times, Game Rescue. And I'll just repeat what you're saying right here. But this Tolland event is a shiny object to distract us from what is happening. Have we not said that already? Bo, it's pretty spot on, right?
That.
It's pretty spot on. I'm glad a lot of other people are also noticing that as well. Definitely. Emrun, where is the event? Do you need to update your device? Maybe you do, because the event has been live for, well, over an hour now. So. Alright, 41 here. Thank you for everybody joining in today, of course. It's always appreciated. Cover up for what other things? Oh, Green Arrow, Mr. Conspiracy, huh? Is that it? Cover up for what other things? What else has changed that we haven't noticed, Green Arrow? Green Arrow's going through everything now. If devs want to make changes in the game, then the changes must be for everyone, isn't it? Well, most of the time. What's up, Blade A? Question, which is the best looking Ranger Titan? Best looking? I mean, I always thought Sardu was pretty cool, or my Soulzar was pretty cool looking. Green Arrow says Logu.
Odin's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, Odin does look pretty cool. I'd say Odin's probably in my top 3 best looking. This is all based on looks, has nothing to do with the game, besides from how they were developed looking wise. But
Yeah. I actually, I mean, I like Calvarax as well.
but see, the thing is with Calvarex, though, the only thing with him, I feel like from an art developer side, I feel like just a little bit different color. It's like saying, what's the difference between Theros and Edelus? It's like, well,
And Calvarax, they're all basically the same.
that's what I'm saying. You know,
it's the skull face that I think is so cool.
I agree. It's pretty cool. But
I mean, Basathi's pretty sweet as well.
Game Rescue says Theros' cloak, blue and white, sick. Okay, so yeah, that's true. You've mentioned that before, Game Rescue. What's up, Scorpion Sting? You've joined the late conversation of the stream that only a very small portion of my subscribers will even watch, so we can kind of say whatever we want at the very end. So, so we're talking about how what's the best looking Ranger Titan. What's up, Lord Thanos?
All right, guys. So the order of the skills on Tolland. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. The first skill is a Spearman Defense, level 2. The second skill is Archer's Armor Piercing X. The third skill is a Spearman Defense, level 2. The fourth skill is Archer's Damage, level X. And the fifth skill is the Spearman Defense X skill.
There you go. That's the full breakdown right there of how they're going to be falling.
Shout out to Scorpion Sting. I don't know if that's his Tolland or if it's from somewhere else, but that is the order of the skills.
Oh, Swarm says my likes are 11. Just hit it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, likes on the video always help and are always very much appreciated. So, thank you, everybody. Oh, you want me to show the milestones here at the end? Yeah, we can show the milestones here at the very end of the... ooh. So, it looks like we're ranked 2,000. Or my rank is 2,000. And I got 786. So, not bad. I'm plugging along. But we'll go through the milestones here at the very end. For you, Joseph, it's between Calvarax and Odin. I see. Ron Gamer loves it. The Archer X skill random probably can get damage first. Yeah, that's true. It's possible that they might flip-flop, even though they're both locked in. That's happened on previous locked skilled Titans with 2 skills, where they just tend to flip-flop around in position. Because they're X either way. It's not like it's a first skill or a second skill or third or rank skill. You know what I mean? It's not like one of those ideas. But here we go. We got 50 Portal Stones. We got 250 Divine Gems. We have 1,350 gems, regular gems, and 2 event tokens. And then, of course, here as we go along, we do have the Runa of human archers, Kelwyn. So make sure you pick up Kelwyn. Manfred, if you don't have a good 3-star champion for beginning players, of course, we'll make that note as we go along. Heartseeker at 7k. If you are someone who has their head buried in the sand, you need to know that Heartseeker is very good, and you definitely need to pick that up at 7k. Has not been around since previous, in Milestones, has not been around since
That's
previous.
a no-brainer if you use archers. I mean,
Exactly.
if you use a ranger, that is a no-brainer.
Okay. You posted them in Ban Warhammer General Chat? Okay, thank you, Scorpion Sting. I appreciate that. And then 7k for the Heartseeker. Like I was just saying. And then, of course, Tolland at 9k, which is incredibly low for a brand new skilled Tolland.
That is Scorpion Sting's Tolland.
Okay. It is. Okay.
Excellent.
That is
nice Tolland.
And then we have Nature's Call here at 11k, which has got the Archer's Critical. So
you got some.
So JJ never got back to us. So JJ better be making an X-Sum. I really hope to hear exactly how it pans out with everything else. Ron Gamer, I'm hoping to see a stream from you at some point. And also, of course, Game Rescue is going to most likely do a video today as well on what he thinks about this event. And I'm sure he's going to say what he said when he came on here, which is the whole, This is the shiny event to distract us from what's going on behind behind the scenes. So
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yes, this is a Game Rescue. You could do an Oz theme. You can do if you could a thumbnail could be Oz behind the. Pay attention! Don't pay attention to him. He's just changing the 5-star relic around. No, the event, the event. No, so anyway, that'd be funny. I would like that, Game Rescue. But anyway, so besides from that, though, I'm excited. Hopefully, we'll see some more good DOT content later today and also tomorrow during this event. So, all right, DOT community. Any last words there, Bo?
No. I'm all good.
All right, cool. Well, for everyone that joined us today and the nice donation from... Hold on. Silent Bob Plays.
That's right.
Really appreciate that as well.
Excellent. And remember, if you're looking for a spot in the non-toxic family, just shoot me a message in game and we'll go from there.
Yes, or me also too. Yeah, and Zalon NTG, of course. You can always hit me up in game, and I will get you to the right people. Thank you again for joining us.
I just want to point out that we have recently started a line group for the non-toxic people, specifically for new people wanting to join, to make it a little bit easier to get in. We only use it for orientation, though. It's not like it's we still do everything on band. So,
correct.
But, you can add me online. My ID is the same online as it is in game, Bocanora NTG. We can talk that way. Also, we have a Discord that we use for voice communication, voice chat only, while we're playing the game. So,
correct.
We'll get you in our Discord.
It's okay, Game Rescue. You were late. It's okay. No. It's okay. Everyone has the things that they have to do, especially during a workday. That's why this event is so much based on what your work week is like. So, not a problem whatsoever. But thank you again for joining. And until next time, DOT community. Ooh, I like that ending right there. Until next time. But anyway, all right. So for the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon.
And I am Bo.
And we are signing off.